Bonsoir. Good evening. My name is Jonathan Skogmo, and I am the founder and CEO of Jukin Media. I am honored and pleased to be returning to the stage for 2 years in a row. It's really exciting. It's always fun to come back to Corset. Last year, I talked a lot about how content is changing, the way we consume content and the way we capture it. So let's rewind about 10 years ago for a minute. This is at Coachella in 2007. For those who don't know what Coachella is one of the biggest music festivals. It's actually going to be happening this weekend. Let's all of a sudden now fast forward to 2017, and you can see the difference in the photos. On the 2017, you got a lot of flash bulbs, you have a lot of people filming GoPros, you have their mobile phones out, and then back to 2007, all you have is a flip phone. So the world is changing, and it's just not isolated to young, active music-goers. It's happening around the world. For example, let's look at St. Peter's Square and the inauguration of Pope Benedict. Pope Benedict, a few years later, we have Pope Francis. And so we're capturing video and sharing it. It's now part of everyday life. At Jukin, we are creating a media company that's powered entirely by UGC. And we believe the future of storytelling is user-generated. We discover, curate, capture, and distribute everyday stories by everyday people from around the globe. Now, instead of me telling you more about Jukin, I have a 2-minute video I would love to share with you guys. Let's take a look.
You can look at him. Oh my God! Are you pregnant?
I can't believe it.
Yes! Welcome to my world. At Jukin, we have built some really amazing technology that we like to put together with some excellent methodology, where we are going out there, discovering content, and buying those rights. And so right now, we have over 50,000 videos in our library. We are licensing our content across the globe to TV shows, to editorial websites, to brands and advertisers. And if you're really interested in licensing some of our content, we would love to talk to you. We have a booth downstairs, so come on by. But really, I'm here to share with you what we're doing on the original content side. And when it comes to original content, we are creating formats and programming content across a variety of different genres. Everything from documentary to travel to stunts. And you'll see our whole variety of content in just a moment. Last year, we were really proud to announce an original content studio. And since then, up to date, we've produced over 250 episodes, and we're over in 200 markets around the world. We work with some of the biggest media companies, everyone from Facebook to Comcast to Fox. And we're super excited what we've done. What makes us different from any other production company or folks that want to create content is our global audience. We have over 100 million fans around the world from our owned and operated properties. And I'm very proud to announce for the first time, last month in March, on Facebook, we were the most viewed company in the entire world, with nearly 4 billion views alone just on Facebook. And that's ahead of Time Warner, ahead of Disney, ahead of BuzzFeed. And it was an amazing accomplishment. But what we can do with that audience is we can drive viewership. We can drive viewership to one of our owned and operated properties, to one of our original formats. And actually, that's what we did with our very first format called FailArmy. FailArmy is one of the largest YouTube channels out there. It's a channel that we create, that we own. And 3 years ago, we came to the market for the very first time to showcase our first season of FailArmy. We had the data, we had the viewership, and when we showed it to buyers, they were kind of scratching their head because they're like, why would we buy something that's on the internet already? And what they didn't understand is the impactful of our global audience. And they didn't understand that a digital property can complement a linear property. And today, we've now produced 6 seasons. We're about to go on our 7th season, 120 episodes, and the format is 30 minutes long, and we're over 200 markets around the world. So we were very excited to see this production continue on, coming from a digital property. One of the other things that are really exciting for us is we asked ourselves, how else can we advance storytelling? And so what we decided, or asked the question, can we tell a docu-series, a documentary, that's a series, without only using user-generated content, without shooting a single piece of footage? And so we pitched that last year, and we came up with This Is Happening with our partner Go90. So let's take a look at This Is Happening.
The Cubs are 1 out.
Oh my God.
Guys, please just watch. This is history.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough.
No, this is gonna be go!
The Cubs win the World Series. Let's go! It's over, and the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
Yes, we can! Yes, we can!
It's getting dark.
All of the people. I still have no idea what's going on.
Good people, good vibes.
This is an act of aggression.
I just want love to be accepted in its totality.
I want the fire fest.
What's happening? Record brain
That is incredible.
Very excited about this series, and we believe it could be a much longer format. So right now at the market, we are taking this device and we're applying it to a much longer format and a TV series. And we could cover a range of topics, everything from politics to sports to music. You name it, we're probably going to do it or want to do it at the end of the day. The next format I actually shared with everyone last year when I was on stage. My co-founder and I were on stage and premiered a new format based off of one of our owned and operated properties called People Are Awesome. And maybe you guys didn't see the performance last year, but good news, I have the performance. So let's take a look last year at MIPTV.
These creators, it's all walks of life from all parts of the world. And we have a new format we're taking out at MIP this year called Fly Guys.
super proud to announce that that show, Fly Guys, showed to Facebook Watch as part of their original initiative earlier this year. It was a huge success with nearly 19 million views for the series, 75,000 engagements, and over 40,000 shares. So let's take a look at the finished product of Fly Guys.
Full speed ahead!
So that was some formats that we already produced, that we already broadcast. Now I'm going to share with you two formats that we're really excited about that we're bringing out to the market this year. One of our owned and operated properties is called the Pet Collective, and we thought it was appropriate for us to create a family-friendly version in the pet space. So we came up with the Pet Project. Premiering it for the first time for you guys here today, let's check out our new clip show, The Pet Project.
White. Okay.
From the team that brought you FailArmy.
Oh my God!
And the creators of the world's largest pet brand. With over 7 million fans and over 5 billion views online. Presenting the next global phenomenon. This is the Pet Project. Each 30-minute episode is packed full of hilarious and outrageous clips, countdowns, themed segments, and montages. It's a celebration of our furry friends. Huh? After all, 57% of the world's population are pet owners.
Say cheese.
And collectively, they spend over $80 billion a year on pet products. We really love our pets. The numbers and the laughs don't lie.
Is there a key in the way?
It's about time for the Pet Project.
I love that last clip. I'm glad you guys laughed. It's one of my favorites. Super excited about that format. We think it's great. The next format I have to share with you today is the last one of the evening, but it's called the EO. And it was, again, based off of our brand, People Are Awesome. We're finding extraordinary athletes and telling their unique story. So I have a full episode for you. It's only a few minutes long. Let's take a look at the EO.
John Call, 32 years old, Kannapolis, North Carolina. This is my story. I think most people think I'm unique because I'm bigger than I should be to do a lot of the moves that I can do. So I can do a lot of flips and twists and the splits, and a lot of people aren't used to seeing a guy that's 240 pounds do those things. And it's just, okay. Well, it's sort of like, it breaks down stereotypes. You know, big guys are not functional, they can't move. Yet, they can be. They can be functional and they can move. And they can have a sense of humor, and they can make funny videos.
Flamingo!
Before I started making videos for a living online, I was a biotech manager. So it was completely different from what I'm doing now. I've been making fun videos my whole life, ever since I was 15. It was just what I did for fun. And then I started making money doing it, and then I didn't have to work my day job anymore.
John's regular life is basically melded with his online persona, and it's a heightened version of himself, but in the YouTube videos you can often see just his normal being.
I did not know it was possible just to wake up every day and be like, my job is to be me. It's something. It's actually something you can do. It's incredible. It's like I'm getting paid to do the things that I would be doing anyway, whether I was getting paid or not. And these are the things that I was doing anyway when I had a day job that I worked, that I wouldn't be doing if I wasn't getting paid for it. So it's incredible. Now I'm getting paid to do things that I want to do.
Yes!
I'm from a fitness background, and fitness people can be intimidating, or people take them the wrong way, and then that kind of gives people a bad vibe about what fitness is about, what being healthy and working out is about. You just do what works, and what works best is just being good to people. Hey Google, how many calories are in a can of tuna fish?
157 calories in 3 ounces.
One of the best parts, and at the same time one of the worst parts about being a crazy video maker, is that you always have to keep one upping yourself. So people are always expecting something crazier and crazier and crazier, and it's cool because it drives you, you know, to be the person that you would want to be. Like, I want to be that guy. I want to be the crazy guy that's just innovative and just continues to one-up it. But at the same time, you feel like people take you for granted sometimes. Like, the expectation is set in a way where it's like, if you don't do something crazier, then they're like, oh, he's lost it. Not everything is and has to be an exercise of some sort. You can get in shape cleaning things and moving things around a yard and doing anything almost, as long as you're moving. As long as you're moving, you're gonna get in shape. And if you wanna get in a certain type of shape, then you could probably figure out a way to do it your way. I mean, I did.
So at the end of the day, thank you. At the end of the day, we're not just curating videos, but we're curating stories. And we're creating longer form stories from our content. We're super excited at what we're creating here at Jukin. I believe we're just scratching the surface of the content that we're going to continue to make in the future. And so I know it's been a long first day at MIP. I know you guys are probably ready to have some rosé. But I just really want to thank everyone for coming out today. Really appreciate you guys listening. And if you're interested in any of the content that you've seen today, I would love to hear from you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Thanks.